All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is one that many men find difficult to discuss, and that is talking to your doctor about sildenafil for erectile dysfunction. So let's get into it. So erectile dysfunction affects millions of men, across the world. And it can be a topic that is embarrassing to bring up, especially to your doctor. I know I've been in that situation, plenty of times. But there is, many ways to manage this condition. And one of the easiest and most effective ways I've found is sildenafil, which is, of course, generic Viagra. And it's been shown to be effective in many cases, including my own. Now, if you're experiencing ED, it's very important that you speak to your doctor about it, or a doctor about it, right? And I know many men are embarrassed to talk about this. I was in that situation too. But your doctor will be able to help you out, right? They can provide treatment, whether it be pharmaceutical or otherwise, to help you with this condition. And that's where sildenafil comes in. Now, during your doctor visit, your physician is going to ask you a lot of questions. He's going to ask you questions about your current health, whether you have any kind of illness or disease. They're going to ask you about what type of medications you're taking, your history, all this stuff. And it is important. It is incredibly important for you to be 100% totally honest with your physician. And I know, if... Like when I was going through this, right, when I was really unable to get it up, right, I didn't want to discuss this with anybody. I was always trying to shade the truth a little bit. Hey, it's not that bad. Oh, this is not really the cause of it. All that kind of stuff. But now I understand that honesty is the best policy. And being honest with your doctor is only going to help you. And I know it's not easy, especially... like in my case, the first doctor I had was a female doctor. And let me tell you, telling her that I had a problem getting it up was incredibly difficult. I think it took me like 3 visits before I could actually say it to her. And, she was cool about it, but I could tell, well, in my mind, I was like, oh no, she's judging me. She thinks I'm like a weirdo and all this stuff. And I get it, I do. But it's important to be honest with your physician. That's the only way that they can help you. And once I got over that fear and that, embarrassment, things were okay, right? They weren't completely fine and fun, but it definitely helped. And now, one of the things that I can do, and that you can do as well, is you can get this stuff online, right? So I use a company called Strut Health, right? So this is where, this is where I get my sildenafil from now. You go online, it's all, done, I guess, privately or, somewhat anonymously. But you do have to go through a whole series of questions. They ask you, like I said, your health history, if you're taking any medication now, if you have any kind of issues, or if you're taking any kind of drugs, that kind of stuff. Again, it's important that you be 100% honest, okay? So if you lie, you're just doing yourself a disservice. But with Strut, you answer the question, the questionnaire, and then a physician, a medical doctor, goes over your answers and stuff, and then they will determine whether, sildenafil or any other kind of medication is right for you, okay? And if they determine that it's, a good fit for you, they will then prescribe you the medication. So once you're approved, you get your medication shipped to you in the mail. It's very discreet, right? There's no, big ED medication stamped on the box. It's all, like I said, very discreet. And I pay $30 a month. So I get 10 pills for $30. Each pill is 20 milligrams, okay? Now, depending on what your doctor prescribes for you, it could be 20 or I think 40, 80, and 100, I believe. I'm not exactly sure, but you can check the website. Again, I'll put a link in the description below. But yeah, it is a lot easier than going in person and being embarrassed talking to your doctor about it. So, as I've said, talking to your doctor about your ED is vitally important for your physical well-being and your mental well-being too. The erectile dysfunction takes a big toll on your mental state, and your emotional state as well. So talk to your doctor about it, right? Don't be afraid. And if you don't want to talk to your doctor about it, go to Strut Health, do it online, and, be discreet about it. So again, don't be afraid. Don't be embarrassed. Do it online if you want, or bring up the topic at your next doctor's appointment. You're going to feel a lot better, trust me, once you get that all off your chest, because it's like taking a huge weight off your shoulders. So either bring it up at your next doctor's appointment, or go online, go to Strut, link in the description below, and you're going to be a lot happier. Trust me. So get the medication, and you're going to be fine. Trust me, you're going to be fine. All right. So that's all I got for today. Like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and see you around.